You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAC Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode.
That seems to be loud enough. Gavin, I want to apologize. I thought we were recording a second ago and then we weren't, so it's okay. You didn't miss anything. God, the choir is beautiful today. Guys, give me E flat. Oh, beautiful. I started recording on this thing now.
Can you do anything right?
Can do that. Hey, everybody. I'm blowing out.
You weren't blowing out a minute ago.
I know. It's a little touch and go, as they call it.
Touch and go.
Today is Monday, September 20th. You are listening to this on Friday, September 24th. Guys, it is almost the end of September, and that only means one thing. It's almost time for All Hallows Eve. You scared yet, Gavin? Woo! It's almost Halloween time, everybody. October is coming up shortly. Gavin's playing the Stranger Things soundtrack to get everybody in the mood. Bow, 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 bow. What a good song you made there. Bow, 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 bow.
That's deep house bass. For all those
God bless
wondering.
him. Let's bring him out. Deep house bass, everybody.
I wonder how Ricardo's doing nowadays.
I heard he died. You want to know how?
Do you have a cardiac event?
No, he shot him right in the head. It happens. Gavin, it's almost Halloween.
It sure is.
Well, it's almost
Well,
October.
it's really not. It's not even close.
It's almost Arbor Day.
Whoa!
Actually, I don't know if that's true or not.
I think Arbor Day is in August.
Fuck you.
Or April.
So,
it's one of the A
shut
months.
the fuck up. So, October's coming up, and as you know, and you know what that means. As you know, I'm a big fan of Halloween. Well, I'm a big fan of holidays. Most holidays. I don't give a rat's ass about Leprechaun Day or whatever they call it. But I love holidays. I love decorating for them. My two favorite holidays are Halloween and Christmas. We'll have Halloween on Christmas. And
this is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
And as you know, they're back to back. I'm going to need that to be turned off. That doesn't help it. And they're back to back. And I love decorating for them. As you'll see, we have a few decorations up. Just a few. I got my, I don't know, you didn't say anything about it when you walked in, but I have my decorations up throughout my apartment, and I got some more today. And I have some over sitting, you see those in that chair right over there? Those will go up on the set for next episode, because I thought about putting it up now, but most people are kind of like only Halloween decorations in October. So I was like, I'll save them for the whole month
of October. Those are the same people that want to play Christmas music in goddamn November.
And the same people who think that everybody needs to be vaccinated.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You know what? Let's talk about that for a minute.
The mainstream media. Jesus, are you popping candy over there? Hey!
I did have
I know you can hear me.
I did have a few Pop Rocks earlier. Oh no, the Demogorgon's coming. This is Stranger Things ASMR. Oh no, the Demogorgon's gonna come and get us. You better watch out for the Demogorgons. The Demogorgon's gonna get all of us. And the Demogorgon's gonna come and kill us. I'm just trying to play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends in the basement. I love Stranger Things. They're so funny. I like to play Christmas music in November. What do you want to do? Put me on the fucking cross? How do you feel about that? What do you think? Are you a Christmas music fan?
No. I'm not a Christmas music
Get the fuck out of here.
But it's mainly just because, like, at a young age, I loved Christmas music, and I would love listening to the radio and listening to all whatever and all the Christmas stuff and capitalism and whatever. But now it's like...
Oh, he's trying to get political.
Yeah. Yeah, let's make it political. Yeah.
You know, Christmas should be more political.
I think Christmas should... You know what? I'm gonna rub you.
I'm gonna rub you
the wrong way here. I think that we should just how about we just don't have Starbucks cups colored at all ever?
Oh. Yeah, I want my Starbucks coffee cups to be white. I only drink out of white coffee cups.
All right. No, I'm just saying
that's not a racial thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I like my coffee and white things.
I like my coffee and white things just like I like my heroin. The only black tar I put in my body is a nice medium roast.
Why is that skeleton like humping the microphone?
Because he's horny. I think I might leave him there.
He's got a boner. Get it? He's got a boner because he's a skeleton.
Hey, why are skeletons so horny?
Why?
Because they got bones. You guys at home get that one. So you're not a Christmas music fan. We'll get back to Halloween in a minute. You're not a Christmas fan.
No.
You're not really a holiday boy, though.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Not like I am.
I'm a Jehovah. Which I actually had a discussion with one of my friends about that. I guess the correct term is witness, and like, you know, because you're not a Jehovah, because the Jehovah would be like Jesus, but the Jehovah's Witness would be, you would say that someone's a witness, but
that sounds.
But
so
that's
weird.
what I mean is that I was like, but I mean, if I were to walk up to someone and be like, yeah, that guy's a witness, people would be like, to what? What crime did somebody commit?
Can we bring a witness to the stand?
Right, exactly. So it's just a lot easier. It's just a lot easier, in my opinion, to say Jehovah.
Yeah,
but I'm really.
I never knew that. Do you know? Do you have a friend that is one?
No.
Oh.
Do you have a friend that's one?
I have no friends that are witnesses.
You don't have friends.
I don't have friends, and I don't have witnesses.
Is that a lyric? I feel like that's a lyric to
could
something.
Be. It is now. I don't. I think he'd look better like that.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, I like that. This is just for the month of Halloween.
But yeah, I don't know.
Halloween.
Again, I think it's just because like we wore it out whenever we were younger, and now it's like
Christmas.
Every holiday ever.
Oh, well, what do you think about Halloween?
Halloween, I like it.
Yeah,
because I get candy. But I think
I also have candy out there.
I know. I ate some last week. You remember? I was just nomming on them.
Oh, but I got more. I got more candy.
You got
not
the white
candy corn.
Oh, speaking of white things, you also got white chocolate, white Tootsie Rolls, like Tootsie.
White Tootsie Rolls. I pronounced the T as a P.
Yeah, right, Tootsie.
No, the white Tootsie Rolls are called Tootsie Rolls. Don't ask why, but they are.
That's what they're called in this house.
You walk in this house, you want a piece of candy, you call it a fucking Tootsie Roll. No, I love vanilla Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, me too.
They used to have them in the
cooking section for white people.
They used to have them in the section of whites.
Yeah.
You know, you got to eat your 5 basic food groups. You got to eat your proteins, your carbohydrates, your whites, your sugars. Don't forget to eat your whites. That's a Tim and Eric thing. Remember that zone theory video I
Oh
showed
yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah.
It's like I've eaten all my whites or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, no, they used to have the white Tootsie Rolls in the bag with the flavored
Yeah,
ones.
but now they have just straight white ones.
Yeah, and they did so. Yeah,
So
you-
they separated
so-
the colors from the whites.
And that's the way God intended it to be. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, just kidding.
So yes, they used to have them only in the flavored bag, and like, ever since I was a kid, I'd always get those, and like I take them out of the flavored ones because they were so fucking good. They were so good, and I was like, man, I wish they would sell just a bag of these. And then like 5 years ago or so, they like a limited edition run of like just a bag of the white Tootsie Rolls, and I was like, this is fucking nuts. And they like sold out, and so now they like carry them year round.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to only it was like limited edition, and then they like brought them back out only for Christmas time,
Right.
and then it would be like for Halloween and Christmas, and then it would just be, and now it's just like year long. All
Right.
the time you can buy them whenever you want.
Yeah.
So
But-
I got the white Tootsie Rolls. I also got they're like these suckers that are like like a green apple sucker, and then has caramel on it.
Okay.
It's so good. And then I also got white Reese's Ghosts, and then I got these Reese's cups that have green on them, so they're like a Frankenstein. And then I also got these green Kit Krats. I just bought those today.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I'm a fan of. I love.
No, I like Halloween. I know my mom is big fan of Halloween.
Yeah, she's a spooky girl.
She is the spooky girl.
I've always said that about her. I see your mom and I'm like, oh Jesus. Your mom walks in the room and I go, oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Woo!
Jesus Christ on a stick. Whew, you scared me.
Put your skin back on. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, I know. She's always walking around with no skin on, rattling her bones and all that.
Yeah. I think
You got to get that mom. You got to get that mom of
mom
yours on
under-
a leash.
get that mom under control.
You got to get her under control. I go up to your dad and I say, Phil, you better get that thing on a leash.
Yep.
Okay? A tight leash. All right?
Put a backpack with the leash on
If
it.
I walk in and she fucking rattles her bones
Come on.
and screams her head off, spins her head around one more time, I'm never coming back.
I don't know. I just think we just must have ran out of it. We just ran it into the ground
Well, and
whenever
also-
we were younger.
Also, you're an adult. And most adults don't really care for holidays. I'm just kidding. Some do.
Yeah,
but
so
like,
you're childish and you need
see,
to
but
grow the
like-
fuck up.
See, but you're like you're a fucking child because you play video games. Trying to justify the things I like by making fun of your own. No, but I mean, like, I feel like I don't know, like that's like a comfort thing for me in a way
Yeah,
too.
no,
is,
I
like,
understand.
holidays.
I
But let me help
I'm
you understand
glad.
because I don't know if you do.
no, I'm glad that you do because otherwise
Thank
nobody around me would like decorate for anything.
That's true.
You're like the only one that I know that decorates for like every major holiday and
Yeah,
like
well,
you know
every holiday I care about.
every holiday you care about,
Which is-
you go pretty hard. For
I mean,
so.
I'll decorate for other holidays. Not really, but like
I'll decorate for holidays and then asterisks, not all holidays.
not all holidays. Especially not St. Patrick's Day
Yeah.
because who fucking cares?
Unless you're Irish.
I'm not. Thank
I can
God
tell.
I'm not Irish.
I can tell.
I always say that when I get lucky. I'm
But-
like, look at the Irish.
But what's that you got in that mug over there?
It's a Guinness Book of World Records. Well, I'm drinking a nice. What
What he did was he soaked the
Icy
pages and then and then took all the
Well,
ink.
it's so
He took all the ink out of the
Yeah, yeah.
pages and then
but it's darker than normal because I got the one from the library, so it's got like
Oh.
boogers and crumbs.
Yeah.
So it got real dark. Got a nice head on it. This is what it sounds like. It makes me like shiver when I drink it. I'm not a fan. I think I might just give you the rest of them if I'm being honest.
That's fine.
I'll probably just keep them here for you just to get you to come over.
yeah, hold me.
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, you want to come over? I got some Guinness.
I still got those Guinness.
Come here.
They're all yours if you come over. Gavin doesn't hang out with me unless I give him a fucking beer.
Yeah, no, actually, I haven't. I
You're keto.
went keto. No, but on the top, yeah. Thank you. I went ketosis.
I'm going into full ketosis mode. Is what it sounds like. Pretty good harmony.
That's what my ribs look like. Yeah, I guess. Also, just the Christmas songs, playing the same like 55 of them over and over again kind of does get old, in my opinion, just because it's like there haven't been like new Christmas songs that are worth listening to, and all the new
Right.
I will say that there was one like new song to my knowledge that came into my realm after watching Black Mirror. There was a Christmas song by somebody on, and there's a few Christmas episodes, but there's one where it's like this like really absurd Christmas song, and it's really good. And I put it in my library.
Is that the one where
it's
it
John
like John?
Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but because
Yeah.
I remember that same thing happening to me where I was like, oh, that's interesting that song's in that. And we'll talk about Christmas more when Christmas comes
I
around.
wish it could be Christmas.
Oh, who is that by?
Roy Wood.
Yeah, I know that song. So and like
When the snowman brings the snow.
Yeah. And we'll talk about Christmas a lot when Christmas comes around because that's my baby boy.
Yeah.
But like I agree with you. I think unless you're into it, like I can't even imagine how
I cannot
annoying it is for
imagine
people.
working retail during the holiday season because holy shit.
I'd be fine with it, but that's because like I listen to it like that much on my own.
I cannot listen to like a solid, like I'll listen to a few and it's like, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
I know that some people really hate the Paul McCartney song.
Yeah.
Really,
I love that one.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I know some people really, I think the John Lennon one is really like,
People like that one.
people like that
usually.
one. It's, for some reason, that one stuck around a lot longer in my like listenability.
Yeah.
It's just easier to
I mean,
it's like
just
tangible.
an amazing song.
It's just
you know what
more
I mean?
tangible for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But like hearing, the duet one.
Oh, Baby It's Cold Outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing that one, I want to puke.
See, now here's the thing. It's like I even go as far as to like specifically want to listen to the radio station around here that plays it.
Yeah. No, I
like
mean,
I don't even like listening to Pandora. Like I have an app on my phone that gets me that radio station so I can listen to it because it's like that's nostalgic for me because that's what I grew up listening to is
Yeah,
that radio
I mean,
station. And they
we'd
play
fall
like
asleep.
the best stuff. They don't play the garbage.
Yeah, I mean, like we'd fall asleep to it, and I think that
Yeah.
that also probably didn't help with it. But
Yeah.
I will say that one.
But I mean, there's some songs that like I'm like I changed it. I
Yeah.
can't. I hate them.
there's
They're either like really depressing or they're like horrible.
yeah.
we
One
can
of,
talk about
one
that
of
in
me and my
December,
brother's favorite one, Sean's favorite one is
Oh,
It's like
the
this-
Mannheim Steamroller.
yeah. That one has always been really fun.
Where they have like the really weird digital trumpet. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
also like a crazy digital. Yeah. Yeah, because it gets super loud. Yeah, we'll talk about that more. Now you're getting me all excited for Christmas.
But yeah,
And we haven't even made it to Halloween yet, Gavin.
yeah. But I think that
What do you think about Thanksgiving music?
well, in my opinion, I think that I'm also disclaimer. I'm a November baby. I'm a Scorpio.
Ooh.
So I don't
We got your
really.
birthday. Ooh, we got your birthday to look forward to. Got some plans for that.
I don't personally like listening to Christmas music during Thanksgiving or around my birthday because it's like I'm low key in denial that it's that late in the year.
Yeah.
And like those are the only 2 times a year that I really get gifts anyway. So
You're like, I want my birthday to happen, and then I'll worry about
yeah,
Christmas.
and then I'll worry about Christmas. So it's like it's a good mental separation. Because
Yeah, I can understand
my
that.
sister's birthday is the day before mine. So like I'm pretty sure she's on the same boat as me. Is that like
Probably.
Christmas music like needs to stay in December, and a little bit you can stay a little bit after, but day after Thanksgiving or like Black Friday, that's fine. But like if it's Thanksgiving, do not play Christmas music.
See, I'm like, this is me, Gavin. You ready? November 1st, Christmas music. And like, not like.
Put away the
hard-
Halloween decorations. Wrap it up.
No, really, like, as soon as November
We're
1st
going
hits,
to Christmas, baby.
as soon as November 1st hits, I'm like, get these decorations the fuck out. I call someone up. I hire him. I said, midnight, Halloween night, you come and take these
You
things
leave the
and get 'em
cookies
out
out
here.
for him.
Leave the cookies out for Santa. Let them rot. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, the first hits, I'll start listening to it, but, like, I don't get, like, heavy into it as, like, the month goes on. I would say, like, mid-month is, like, really when I start listening to it more. Because, like, that's when I'll put up decorations is, like, mid-November usually if I'm not as busy as I will probably be.
I mean, yeah, you're the only person I know that would ever put out a Christmas lights video. So
That's true.
you're going to be the crazy guy, not the crazy guy, the really cool guy.
Crazy.
The really cool guy that synchronizes his lights to music. That's gonna be
I don't
you.
even want to put myself through the hell that it would be that. I also think it's just dumb and overdone.
It's a little cheesy.
It's just overdone at this point. Like, it was cool like 10 years ago when people started doing it, but like I don't have any desire for that. And then you see me come out with a video in November.
Yeah.
It's like synchronizing my lights to music.
Yeah.
To your favorite Metallica song, Enter Sandman. Dun, dun. Anyways, let's get off of Christmas because we'll. I thought magic was happening.
Me
right
too.
There.
Me too.
I don't even know.
No, but I was doing the boom, 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 and then that's what would.
I
sync
don't
up
know
to.
how that just happened, and I'm honestly kind of freaked out. That was really fucking weird because I did not click that. I did not click that. I kid you not. You started clapping. And I thought some magic was going on. I thought there's people here.
Yeah.
I legitimately didn't know where I was coming from.
Pull down the set, guys. The show's over. Pull it down. You guys we can pull the table out from under us
I don't
now.
need to drink any more of this. That was weird. Wow.
But
So
yeah.
what happened is Gavin started clapping, and then all of a sudden the applause started, and I don't know how it started. I guess I accidentally clicked it somehow. Did I like? I don't know what I guess I just accidentally clicked my keypad. Wow, that was horrifying. That actually scared me. Yeah, enough about Christmas. We got plenty of time for that.
Another. How many minutes are we?
20.
20 minutes about Christmas and Halloween. All right. No,
We got to get to Halloween because I actually have something to talk about.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
But what were you
ahead.
what were you gonna say?
I
No,
was
you
gonna,
had something.
I was going to move on to a different topic.
Well, I'm moving on to Halloween real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Because our first episode of October, which I will be calling the Halloween episodes. That's the decision I've made.
No. I mean, I have like good shirts for that stuff.
Well, dude. Oh, Gavin. For the Halloween episode.
See, I got him all horny now. Now he's all worked up.
No, talk about Halloween more. So, I'm waiting all day for this.
Oh, finally.
Oh, relief. So, I want to the episode. Wait for this all day. The episode before Halloween. Oh, sorry, I almost had a heart attack.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not doing well, Gavin. So the episode before Halloween is on October 29th, which is cool. Halloween's on a Sunday. Praise the Lord. Devil. What? What's happening?
Oh, okay, no.
What? God damn it. Tell me. Tell me!
I'll have to talk to you after the show about that episode. Recording that episode.
Do you have Tech Week that whole week?
Yeah.
When does Tech Week start? Do you know? You'll probably have to look. That's why you're talking
Well,
to me.
no. I mean, I think it is like the 25th.
25th. That's the Monday.
24th.
Okay, we'll figure it out. So what I want to do for that, because we'll record an episode either way.
Yeah,
we can record it 2 weeks early.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah.
So for that episode, we could actually do that. I want to dress up in costumes for that.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine.
Okay, because
I have an idea of what I'm gonna dress up as.
I already know.
You already know what I'm dressing up as?
I already got your outfit picked out, Gavin.
Oh.
You don't even got to worry about it.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I was kidding. I have my outfit.
Oh, okay. No, I already know what I'm
Mine's
dressing up as.
pretty niche. But I don't want to say anything about it. It's going to be hard. I'll tell you about it because you'll know.
I mean, he did play Daddy Van Halen, which then...
Daddy Van... Oh, yeah.
Which then I made my Call of Duty name, and everybody was messaging me like, nice name.
Yeah,
like, they actually really liked it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
a lot of people really liked it.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder Halen.
Here,
we're here. Panama, yeah, Panama. Everybody jump. Jump, yeah. I'm still gonna jump in Panama here. Sammy Hagar. I'm good friends with Ted Nugent, and he's a sex pest with little children.
He did stuff with a 14-year-old.
He adopted a teenager so he can make love to her.
Pablo Picasso did the same thing.
Did he really?
Yep. Made some really weird pictures
didn't
about
know
her.
that.
Yeah, he like
What's
adopted.
the story of Picasso?
He adopted like a 14-year-old and then painted nude pictures of her.
It was a sign of the time, Gavin. Start defending Picasso by talking about how Ted Nugent's a pest.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'll have to do my research.
Yeah,
on
he
that.
also would draw himself as like a minotaur, like dominating women.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But there's a funny picture with him and a gun.
There is a funny picture with him and a gun.
I
There's a
didn't know
funny
that.
picture with Joe Biden putting a gun in someone's mouth. That's pretty funny.
I certainly love that picture.
That was a good picture.
I tweet that quite a bit.
That's a really
I'll just
good
tweet that
picture.
and I'll say good morning.
Yeah. We talked about this last episode, but I think we should I don't know why, but I just don't go on that Twitter enough. But
yeah, we should.
I just
want to
just tweet something
we
funny.
need. Yeah, I should
that's like-
log in every once in a while and just tweet.
I'm not even gonna
something.
lie. I think that's how Chapo Trap House got big.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we really should get active on the medias. I want to post more like the clips of episodes on our Instagram.
Yeah.
But I just haven't had the damn time to.
Well, you can make clips on YouTube now. You can just clip it now. So I did that.
I mean, I can easily do. So I think what I'm gonna do now we're branching off from Halloween. I still need to get back to Halloween 'cause I'm not done
yeah,
yet.
sorry.
No, it's fine. I think what I'm gonna do every episode is like while I'm editing it, I'm gonna take a clip out and then like export that as well, so I can also upload a clip.
Yeah, I make a separate folder for
Yeah.
it.
But like the thing is like I always like to kind of cut those up differently so they're quicker. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna make a thing about that though.
That's one thing I find myself doing a lot more is having to make reminders for myself because
I do
I've
that
just
all.
I
look at
have-
this is
well, no, I
all
mean-
reminders.
it's just because I find myself being really stressed out about things and I just generally forget about things and I
Yeah.
feel really bad for not following through on things.
Things.
But that's just I guess that's part of being
life.
that's part of being a graduate student. So
Here's a hint for my costume this year. Woo! Ooh, that kind of lined up well too. Let's not. I don't need to have another heart attack again, Gavin. Gamma Gorgon. So.
okay, yeah, what were you saying?
So, we'll dress up for the Halloween episode, but then like all month long, we can do like we can plan out some like fun like Halloween things, or mostly I can plan out because I know you'll probably be pretty busy next month. But we can get some fun stuff together for each episode where we do something Halloween related. But another thing I'm gonna do for that whole month, and you can do it too if you want to, but like we already discussed, you're not that big of a holiday guy, but. For each episode, we have 5 episodes in the month of October. Each episode for my what you're listening to, I'm gonna recommend like either a horror soundtrack or like something like Halloween related.
I can contribute to that, and I'm going
Okay.
to tell you to not recommend an album because I'm going to recommend it.
Ooh, don't tell me. Tell me how to do the show.
Okay.
Can't. Oh, wait. Tell me. Ah, damn it, you dick.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. You can. Yeah, I'll give you that one since I know you like it.
I've listened to that one all the way through. So
I don't think I have. Okay, another thing we need to do. Jesus. This doesn't have to do with the podcast, but sometime next month I need to get all you guys together to come over and watch Hereditary. So we can have a boys movie night and kiss. You know what boys do at sleepovers.
dude, you got the Call of Duty again.
You always beat me. Hey, do you want to fuck?
Shout out to that guy on TikTok.
Whatever his name is. Burl Ives. I don't know what his name is. Okay, all right. Enough Halloween because that's all we're going to do from next episode on.
Correct.
Oh, and then we got to make sure we celebrate Columbus Day.
Fuck.
Just
I mean,
kidding.
That great idea.
Great idea. We'll dress up as Columbus.
Yes.
Ah.
Shout out to Von Vitti.
Von Vitti.
That's his name. Really funny guy. I enjoy his stuff.
This one's for you, Von.
Shout out to his stuff. Great guy on TikTok. Funny.
I'm really having to choke this down.
I will say that my first 2 were like that, but after that it actually got pretty good.
I'm going to have another one. I don't want another one. Ever. No, I was kidding. I could probably drink another one at some point, but no. You got me all hyped up about Halloween, Gavin. So yeah, there little spoiler or maybe a incentive for next episode is we'll have the set will be fully decorated for Halloween, and it'll be some fun goofs and gags. It'll be a good time. Stay tuned for our next episode. But for now, Gavin.
So what were you gonna move on to now?
Well, no, your turn. What were you gonna move on to?
So what I was gonna move on to was Norm Macdonald's passing.
Mm-hmm.
Was that what you were gonna move on to as well?
No, but let's do that because my stuff is done.
Your stuff is stupid, and you need to shut up. You need to let a guy, let a man who knows what he's talking about talk about stuff he wants to talk about. Okay.
Let's have a man. I want to have a man tell me what to do.
What's kindergarten base? Okay, fair. Sounds kindergarten.
I bet we know someone who knows a little bit about kindergarten base.
Smooth.
I don't even know if you know.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Who you brought up earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, completely different from that.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald had passed away, and I don't know why, but this comedian's passing was a little bit more difficult for me to swallow because, I guess props to him for keeping his cancer away from the media for the paparazzi and
it's
the
very
fame
much
from.
like it's after finding more out about him, it definitely seems not surprising to me.
Yeah, no, for sure, because he's just so morbid, and people were like, "Oh, you can't say that,"
Well, and also he kind of has that like Andy Kaufman style of comedy, where like if he said he had cancer, probably people would have a hard time believing him.
Yeah.
Or he wouldn't really know how to be like serious about it because like all his jokes are like that already.
Yeah, he's very deadpan, and he made his fame on like SNL Weekend Update, and that was like the big one for him. But after that, he started like he's had his own podcast, and he had a lot of really good bits in there.
Yeah. Why was it hard for you to swallow?
I think it was just hard for me to swallow because a lot of the comedians like Tim
Heidecker.
Yeah, Tim Heidecker, Brandon Wardell, Jay Farrow. Trying to think of other comedians I follow. Just a lot of people were impacted by his death, and again, it's just really hard to see like some of your favorite your idols sad, and that was the same thing that happened with Kobe's death. Is that it's it's tough, and I also knew that how it would impact my dad because me and my dad both watched like Norm Macdonald highlights and just like clips of him during the summer, and I think Norm did a great job at just being like everybody knew what he was about to say like was going to be bad, and he did a really good job at like just like holding the audience to like the very end of a joke to get them to laugh. Like he would say something really bad, but like you would know it was coming, and then he wouldn't say it till the very end, and then it would explode with laughter. And there was one clip that made me laugh really hard because they invited Norm onto like the YouTube like show on like a YouTube
was that
red
the one
carpet
you showed
event.
Me?
Yeah,
oh, no,
it was like a red carpet event, and like for some reason they invited him to do it. Like I don't even think he like had any vested interest in YouTube. YouTube was just like, hey, come and host this.
Yeah,
and he had no idea how to pronounce like anybody's names, and he was wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Great.
He would. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So
yeah,
I'll have to send that to you. But
you should. So
it's just really funny to me that I mean it is very like him.
Yeah,
it's true that Andy Kaufman
style
comedy stuff. So
what did your dad have to say about it? Like is it anything?
No, I don't think it was anything. It wasn't anything profound, but he just shared like some clips, like some of his favorite stuff.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and I was telling Gavin
I was in a
before,
group with my dad, I'm in a group with my dad, and he like had a whole bunch of friends post stuff about Norm Macdonald. It was just it was just cool.
Yeah, and I was telling Gavin before, I'd always heard of Norm Macdonald. I thought he was somebody else, if I'm being completely honest. But so I really didn't know like anything about him before he passed, which happens a lot. It always upsets me when it's like somebody I really care about.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, fuck, now I just look like a bandwagon person. But like, I legitimately think this person's hilarious.
No, that was me. That was me with David Bowie for sure.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I felt
well,
bad.
I mean, same here, but like, it wasn't necessarily. It was I don't know, but anyways, same here. But yeah, so I only heard of Norm Macdonald, never really heard of much of his stuff, but like after he passed and like clips are being shared, like I sat for like a couple hours and just like watched as much as I could about him because I was like, this is amazing, and like I wanted to just like study everything he was doing and like the way he was presenting himself. I'm like, I'm like I want to like take everything from this. This is like great, and just like make it into my own thing. But yeah, I wanted to recommend, and you can recommend a couple clips too as well if you want to. But I was telling Gavin I need to show it to you. The Matlock clip.
Yeah.
If you just look that up. The moth story is also really funny. That was on Conan. The Carrot Top Conan was another good one. Shoot, there was one more I wanted to say that just made me die laughing. Oh, there's one, and this is another one maybe you haven't seen, but on his podcast, he only had gotten one sponsor, like ever. He only got one.
I watched that one.
Yeah, the Man Grate, I think it was called, some barbecue grill thing. And every time he talked,
make fucking fun of it.
He was just like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, like this is. Look at the size of this. You know, like,
and there was one where he was. He's like, I don't know. It was just like the end of what he said, but he was just like, he's like, it barbecues things great. And then like this guy started busting out laughing because he's just like so straight to the point about it. And then he also did one of them when I think when I don't know. I can't remember, but it was just like that one's really funny.
That's a really funny clip. Yeah, there's a whole like thread of them that like I watched, and that was
same here,
supremely funny.
But yeah, are there any you wanted to recommend people go check out?
I think just watch some of his weekend update stuff. There was a David Letterman clip that I watched as well that was pretty good.
Yeah,
I think it was like directly after he was fired. Like he literally right after that was. And
they're talking about the head of NBC.
Yeah,
and David Letterman's like, oh yeah, he's a real like.
He's a real piece of work or something like that. Yeah.
Which is cool that David Letterman like.
Yeah,
because like you could tell that Norm was kind of like hesitant to say anything at first.
Yeah.
And then David Letterman was like, oh yeah, he's a piece of shit, like pretty much.
Yeah, you lost your job to him, so.
Yeah.
But that's like, watch some of his weekend update clips. That's kind of where he got his shtick.
And I heard that I don't know if this is, well, I'm assuming it's probably true, but that he got fired because he made too many OJ jokes on the air.
He was making OJ jokes like crazy.
Yeah, so that's why they fired
we were
him.
watching those clips.
I need to see those. I haven't seen any of those.
Those are pretty
yet.
brutal.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, he's so funny. But yeah, no, sad to hear of his passing as well, even though I think
we're lucky that we have so many clips now about him.
Yeah,
and I'm glad that we're seeing clips that we've never seen before, and
we're lucky to have lived during his while he was still active and doing stuff.
No, really funny guy, and I think a lot of people. I think like Tim and Eric and all of them. I'm pretty sure they probably drew a lot of inspiration from him, considering they're like the same age as like my dad. Yeah, your dad. Yeah. So I imagine that they grew up watching Norm on television.
And I watched Tim Heidecker's podcast, Office Hours. They did an episode last week, and they talked a lot about Norm. And it was also interesting because they didn't plan this on purpose, but they had Andy Richter come on.
Oh, yeah. Andy, I guess, was a really good friend with him.
Yeah. Well, because he was on
Conan all the time. Yeah.
So Andy was there, like, just happened to be scheduled for that episode. And so they talked a lot about Norm, and Tim was like, oh, like I heard that Conan would say like that it was great when Norm came on because you guys could just like pretty much shut everything off and knew that Norm would take the wheel on it. And Andy was like, yeah, that's true. But like you also couldn't because like you were scared about every single thing Norm was going to say. And they were like,
and that came out in that Conan interview. Like that, like that kind of came out where it was like, oh no, what is he going to say? Like like Conan was like, what now? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Conan's really funny too.
Yeah. And so Andy was like, and he's like, I didn't have a problem with anything he was going to say. He's just like, I just knew that the network wasn't going to like it. But he's like, I thought everything he said was hilarious. It was just like, I didn't know what could happen if he said something wrong. Right. But yeah, so that was really funny to hear Andy's take on it. But yeah, no, we lost not even a great one.
I wouldn't even say that like he was like a pioneer for like dark humor or anything like that. It was just that he was just funny, and he was just very down to earth.
He just did the style of like, I don't really care what you think or if you think what I'm gonna say is funny, and I'm gonna say it the most like matter of fact point that I can, and that's gonna be what it is. And like that's what he even did when he was like acting. Too.
Yeah, he did a clip. What they were doing a roast of Bob Saget.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah. Because he was roasting everybody else and not Bob.
And
which I don't know if that was the point or not. But
he also like was definitely he all got all these jokes at like a joke book or some shit because they were fucking terrible.
They were so funny.
And everybody was like waiting for him to say something really bad, but he was just saying like these really dumbass jokes.
Yeah, the cue cards that he was reading. Yeah, I can't remember. That was one of the first ones I had watched, so I can't remember anything exactly he said. But
I think, and you know, some people were like, oh, you know, like he wasn't funny. It's like, you know, I'm not saying that you have to have a certain intellect to like watch somebody, especially someone like Norm, but it's just like sometimes you do kind of have to understand what like you have to understand to a little bit deeper level than just because there are some jokes where I'm like, this doesn't really make sense. Like somebody is gonna have to explain this to me.
Yeah.
But other jokes, it's like, okay, this one makes sense. I don't know. That's just some jokes were hit or miss, even with me, and I'm pretty
You're a funny guy.
I'm pretty laugh at everything.
Yeah. No, I get you.
So.
One of the things Norm said, and I'm not going to say it, I can't remember this verbatim, but during that Bob Saget roast, he said something to John Stamos, and he was like, you know, John can get drunk after his second drink, but he doesn't realize that till his 9th or 10th or something like that.
Yeah.
It was just like such stupid shit. That was just like, that's such a dumb thing to say. Yeah, that was
definitely pulled those out of a joke book.
Yeah.
But yeah. So.
And he was good friends with Gilbert Gottfried. And
Gilbert
was like
about that.
dying laughing at everything Norm would say.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, I thought that was really funny, and you know, we lost a great one, but his legacy lives on. Here's his legacy: methane gas. What kind of cancer did he have?
I don't know.
They just said cancer. I never saw what kind. I just saw that it was cancer. I never saw what flavor of cancer it was. Hey, dude, I can make those jokes, dude. My dad has it, I guess I would still say. Speaking of, my dad got his 3rd dose because of the cancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He called his doctor, and he was like, yeah, you should definitely get it. You know, like, just in case it comes back, we want to be ready, because if you get COVID while you have cancer...
We don't know. Yeah.
So he actually got his 3rd dose, and he said that he felt fine.
That's good, though.
He was like, I felt a little funny after, like, the second one, but he's like, this 3rd one, he's like, I was fine. He's like, I felt a little achy, and that was it.
That's good.
So
that's good to hear.
Yeah. So when we get our 3rd dose, we'll be fine.
No, actually, it looks like the FDA isn't really going to approve the 3rd dose for
Pfizer.
Yeah, it just kind of looks like they're just not going to because there's not really a reason yet.
Yeah, and it's
for certain populations, and that's what they did. They specify that it's for certain populations.
Yeah.
And also, I guess if you want it, you could probably just go get it. But.
Yeah, but that's just for Pfizer because obviously the Moderna one's out. It's just not like it hasn't been like moved for everybody to get it. It's still for like special people. Yeah,
I mean, because the push is really just to get people vaccinated. Still.
Yeah. No, seriously.
The National Mall had 600,000 flags posted in the National Mall. I don't know if you saw that, but that was morbid.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a nice visualization for anybody that really needed a little bit of a push to go get the vaccine. That this could have been.
In case you needed one more push.
Yeah, just maybe this was the thing that did it. You know,
maybe that'll get you to go get it. I mean, there's still people getting it. I still see people posting that they got it, and I'm like, hey,
I will say I haven't seen as many bullshit doctor claims. So
yeah, I haven't been seeing as many either. You know, I don't know what that means, but I haven't been seeing.
I haven't been seeing it.
So I don't know.
Maybe it's getting to the youth. Still
seeing some school board crankies, but
yeah, I have seen that. So.
Besides the point. So
I will say that just with everything that's just with school and everything, it's really hard to like keep up with news cycles because it's really hard to believe, but like we're in the 6th week of school and it doesn't even feel like that. So
yeah, it is crazy how far you guys are into the school year already.
Yeah, we have a midterm next week.
Oh yeah, midterms are.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So if I thought time was going by fast in undergrad, I can't. Oh man. Oh, I
gotta keep up. How's the play going?
It's going good. We just had a couple people go out of town. We just had a couple.
Go out of town. Yeah.
We just had a couple people go out of town, so we were just kind of rehearsing the same things over and 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 over again.
Dover.
Yeah. So it was like, I didn't memorize the lines for that scene, but I can basically close the book and know where we're going with it.
Oh, that's good.
So
that's good.
So
it's a good place to be. How many times a week are you guys rehearsing?
4 times.
Yeah. But not very long rehearsals, though, usually.
2 hours.
Yeah, decent.
Well, 3 times a week, 2 hours.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
For college.
When you add it up.
For college where we're not even majoring in it. Or don't even have a major for it. Yeah, it's a little. I mean, I don't want to major in that.
Why not, dude? You can do so much things with a BFA.
Bachelor's of Freedom Arts. That's what I was thinking.
Back to the Future
Arts. Did you sell that yet?
Alphabet. I did. I told you about that.
I know you sold it, but did you ship it?
Yeah. Shipped it right out of my ass.
I shipped my pants.
I shipped my pants earlier. You didn't take a poop here yet today.
No.
Got one coming?
Been a little constipated recently.
Aww. Oh, we got it out. How was your week?
Really
How's this
busy.
Past week been?
So I can't hear my right ear now.
God damn it, you!
I was taking an exam. I had 3 exams last week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on. Sorry, he just keeps fucking looking at me. I don't know. What the fuck do you want?
I'll kick your ass.
You got a problem? Goodbye. Wow, that fucking hurt, actually.
Yeah, he's fighting back.
Yeah, he's fighting.
Yeah, so today, we have this thing where we have to upload vaccination history and stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. And we have to upload them along with the basic life.
I'm confused what you're talking about.
There's this program that we have to upload stuff to, our vaccination history
for school.
For school,
okay.
To go on rotations and go to other places and be a representative of the school and whatnot, be a student pharmacist. Okay. There's the basic life services or survival or something class that we're supposed to take where we're learning. It's a CPR class. We're just learning CPR.
Oh, okay.
And other things, but CPR mainly, and that's where you get CPR certified. So you have to upload that certification. You have to upload your bloodborne pathogen training. You have to upload your HIPAA training. You have to upload, all this stuff that if you're going to the medical field, you need to have anyway.
Yeah.
So, so to go on these rotations, you have to stay up to date with it. So I have not, because I've just been so goddamn busy with band, with theater, with school, with exams, with quizzes, with, all this other stuff. And then on top of that, we have this other program where we're basically just learning to be better professionals and better professional students. And we got not that thrown on top of us, but added to our plate a little bit more. So I'm the plate is 99% full for me. And then they already, and then on top of that, they're like, oh yeah, you have 3 things to do, extra things to do on Tuesday night.
Here's a little fruit salad.
And I'm like, yeah, well, can't do that. So anyway, so I was taking an exam today. And it was due by midnight tonight, so it's not a huge deal that I finished it. But
I was just saying, shit, we need to get you out of here. So
no. I already did it. But I got an email in the middle of it, and I didn't see it because it's on a browser where you're not allowed to look at anything else. But then my computer randomly restarted, so I was like, I'm gonna email my professor. So then I checked my email, and I got an email from from someone that manages it in our school, and was like, hey, you need to get your stuff in before this Wednesday. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm going on rotation in the winter, so I have 3 months.
A while.
Yeah, I have a while. So I mean, I wasn't gonna put it off till then, but I've been really busy and I can't do things. And I want to have at least a little bit of free time. I don't want to it's really hard to separate work, school, and home. Just be sleeping. So I did take a couple of days off this weekend, but on top of that, what I should have done was I probably should have went to the bank and went to the mailbox, or went and mailed something. I should have done this. I should have got my TB test. Should have got the under-10 skin TB test. Should have done the BLS class on Friday. I should have done all that stuff, but I just wanted a day off, maybe for like this week of hell. And so, it's been a really busy week, and I just want a break, like so bad. But
take a break, dude.
Can't take a break.
I'll go get you a Kit Kat.
Yeah. You aren't you and you're hungry. So I have a quiz tomorrow I have to study for as well tonight.
Okay. We're going to get Gavin out of here.
Yeah.
What's the quiz for?
Pharmacy calculations.
Oh. I got a calculator you can borrow.
Yeah, me too.
Show you how to just add up ibuprofen. What's one ibuprofen plus one Advil equal?
Riddle me this.
Riddling me this.
Riddle me this, liberal.
Riddling me this. Get it? That's a pharmacy joke. Maybe you'd understand once you graduate. Like me. Yeah, dude.
So how was your week?
Oh, school. I'm not in school. I was telling Gavin earlier, I'm just
I had a meeting right before this, and Carson
glad.
was eavesdropping.
So I had my headphones in for a little bit while I was setting stuff up, and then I took them out because I was like, man, I got to think about what we're going to talk about. And then I was listening to Gavin's meeting for a little bit, and they were talking about school stuff and things they needed to do. And I just started getting panicky, and my palms got sweaty because I was just thinking about being in school. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm just so glad to not have those problems or responsibilities of school. And then I just felt instant relief of ecstasy. Well, it's also because the Quaaludes were probably kicking in at that point.
Yeah.
But, never did a point. So, as I shared 2 or 3 episodes ago, my catalytic converter was stolen out of my car, as you know. And finally...
Rest in peace, catalytic converter.
Let's pour one out.
Holy shit.
It was close. Oh, Gavin, that's so good. So, it was stolen. And finally... Thank you. And finally, yesterday, we took it in and dropped it off at the repair shop. And they were going to put it in today. It's so loud. They were going to put it in today. And they called my dad and said, well, you also need this other pipe.
And also, the one that we were going to give you got stolen.
Yeah, they came and stole it last night. So they're like, you're also going to need this and that. And then I also am going to need new front tires here soon. And it ended up being going from this amount to over double what it was planning on being.
Right.
So my dad called me. He told me all that. And he's like, I don't know what we're going to do because I don't really know if it's going to be worth doing that. So we're going to pick it up without it being fixed. And, I'm going to talk to your mom tonight and figure out what we can do with the car and, what we want to do. And
it's a damn shame.
Yada. So I don't know what that means. Could maybe mean a new car sooner than expected. I don't know how that's going to work out just because I'd love a new car, but I am not financially ready for a car payment on top of everything else right now. So the van might be going bye-bye here soon. But
he's going to drive around a rental.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I think that what would most likely happen is I'd probably get my dad's car and they would get a new car. But if I'm already going to be getting a new car in the next couple of years, maybe they would do that. I don't know. I also just would feel horrible that they'd be paying for my car until I'm ready to pay for it and everything. So, but anyways,
they're footing the bill.
There's my update on that. There's my weekend update. But yeah, I just wanted to update everybody on my catalytic converter situation.
Maybe one day
somebody wants to fix it for $200. I'm just kidding. It's definitely my ranch.
Well, I'm pretty sure what you can do is you can probably just go grab a catalytic converter like off another car.
Kind of like it.
You can just go grab it off another car and put it on yours.
Yeah, why not?
Just as
they all
easy.
fit the same. Or you could just go steal another car.
There we go.
I'll just go steal another catalytic converter and just.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah,
Tape
you
it,
just
duct
go
tape.
Yeah,
Super
it'd
glue.
work. I felt like a grown up. I felt like I was adulting. Oh
Whoa.
fuck! I hate that so much.
I hate that too, and I can't believe you just said that. That's 10 push-ups.
I actually saw something at Walmart that was like, I don't want an adult today, and I almost
There you
bought
go.
it because it's just so chuggy that I was like, I might need to get this.
I have to. I need to start thinking about ideas for the Drip Christmas party, and maybe I should buy everyone shirts that have like sayings like that. I love my gun-toting husband.
Do the one where it's like, you can't leave me in a Lowe's or something like that.
You can never leave me alone in a Home Depot. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't want to get T-shirts again because I did that last year. I want to switch it up. So
Sweatpants.
sweatpants, and they all have sweatpants with giant dicks going down the legs.
Yeah, with a banana holder in him, so that you can make it look like your Johnson's a little bit bigger than your banana.
It's your Johnson bigger than your banana.
Your lady.
Is this your-
Johnson?
Is this episode the 4th or 5th year? How many years have we been doing it? Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out.
How many years?
How many years have we been doing the Drip Christmas?
Oh.
Jersey?
Oh, I was like, well, I mean, it's only been what 28
How
weeks.
many years have we been doing this
It's
podcast?
been 28 weeks.
Hold on. Oh, I don't have a playlist for just Christmas.
Sounds like a responsibility this week.
I don't have a Christmas playlist. Hold on, let me think. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be the 5th year.
Hey.
5 years that you and Sean have been at it.
Yeah.
And Quinn.
Yeah.
Wow, really 5 years? Is that right?
Yeah, you're old.
1.
Did we do it Sean's freshman or 8th grade year?
Fresh. It had to be freshman.
Yeah, so it would be like the 5th year.
Is it? Because we
Or
skipped a
6th
year
year.
because I broke my neck.
Yeah, it would be the 5th one. Yep, it'd be the 5th one for sure.
Yeah. Because we're at 4. Because
Yep.
last year was 4 because we skipped a year, and it'd be 5 because it's 21. Wow.
Episode
5 years.
5.
Gonna really have to go all out this year.
Yeah, I wonder how you're going to soundproof this apartment.
I'm in the process of debating whether I want to do it here or in my parents' garage again. I might do like a half and half. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't want to say too much, but I might do like Yucky Pong there because it's kind of messy, and then do the rest here or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
We got a limo. You're going to rent a limo.
I'm gonna rent a lemon.
Yeah.
A lemon.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a lemon.
I'm going to call a lemon.
I'm gonna get a lemon.
So, yeah.
Sorry. I was
It's
just,
been...
just-
Yeah, it's just been a really long semester already, and
not over yet.
yep, it's a big adjustment because last year it was just difficult to wake up for classes and just go online.
Yeah.
But now it's like I have to wake up, drive there, and also attend in person. So that's always fun.
and wear a godforsaken mask.
And wear a thong.
I wear a thong every time I
Me
go to
too.
class.
Me too.
Gavin, what are you listening to this week? Did you figure out, or do you need me to go?
I don't know what that popping sound is, but
I don't either, and I hate it. Do you know what you're listening to this week, or would you like me to go? ER. Would you like me to tell you what I'm listening to, or do you want to tell me first?
you go ahead, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Gavin. So this week I have been going absolutely batshit bonkers listening to Deftones like a gosh darn idiot. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Is it me? So I've been listening to a lot of Deftones in the past week because I have just been like, as we talked about last week, Gavin and I are wanting to get a band together and start playing music here soon. And I was like, oh, maybe there'd be a cool Deftones song we can play. And then I was like I listened to the first album again, second album again, the second album and the third album again, and then the first album as well. And I was like, let me listen to some of these other albums that like I haven't done too much with. And so I started listening to 2 different albums, and I've just like only been able to listen to those 2 because I'm like, they're just so good, and I haven't even. There's still a couple albums I need to get to. But the one album I really wanted to talk about today that I've been nonstop playing is called Saturday Night Wrist by Deftones from 2006. I couldn't tell you much about the album if there's anything special about it. But it's just so fucking good. Like it's just like I'm even more of a fan of Deftones now than I was before, and now I'm like only listening to them right now. But it's just an amazing album. I don't know. It's just super good. There's just some like really amazing songs on it. The 3 songs I want to recommend off of it are Hole in the Earth, Beware, and Cherry Waves. Beware is like one of my favorite songs at the moment. It's just so fucking good. Like I don't even know how to explain why it's so good. It's just like if you like that kind of heavy melodic metal-ish stuff, then definitely give this album a listen. I would definitely say it's very front-loaded. I would say like after the song Mine, which is MEIN, the German Mine, it gets a little weird. There's like an interlude that's cool, and then the song Exorces, I think it's called, is good, and then Rats is really, really good, and then after that, like from Pink Cell Phone on is kind of, I don't know, it's okay. I kind of just don't even really listen to that. It's just very, very front-loaded. But yeah, just a fucking phenomenal album. I was also listening to this other album that I don't know how to pronounce from 2012, Koi no Yokan, I think is how it's pronounced. But I'm not recommending that because I wanted to do Saturday Night Wrist. Gavin, what are you listening to? While I polish off this gweeness. I'm going to try and do the rest of this right now.
All right, buddy.
It wasn't even that much left, actually. I'm not.
So I don't think I've recommended.
Camera didn't even get that.
So I don't think I've I don't think I've recommended this album yet, and we can go back and check. But this week, I'm really hesitant to suggest it because I think I've recommended it before.
Why don't you tell me what it is, and we'll see.
They Want My Soul.
By
Spoon.
I don't think you have.
I don't think I have.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Spoon album.
I've done one.
But
I have done it before. It's right here.
Oh, so you already did it.
I already did it.
I don't even remember that, to be completely honest with you, and that tells you how long we've been doing this. Next week's episode 30.
You know what? Let me just hop in.
You know what?
You know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
All right. So this week, because of one of my favorite bands is Ghost, and this is a scarier band, a little bit more metal of a band, a little bit more Satanist of a band. Clutch your pearls with this one, fellas. So this album actually came out in 2018. Its name is Prequel. I take or prequel, whatever you want to.
I take Prequel every morning.
Yeah,
it helps with my blood clots.
Yeah, I bet. Yep. Shut up, God! Would you just let me talk for like 5 minutes?
Gavin, grow up.
Yeah, grow up. Anyway, so I'm recommending this album, and I think it's also just on the tune of the harder side of things. I got a hard side, I got a soft side.
I got a hard side when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah. So I am recommending Prequel by Ghost. They announced today that they're going on tour again, and that they're coming to the Chaffetz Arena in St. Louis.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
With your mom?
What?
With your mom?
And my dad. And
with your mom and your dad and your brother. Does your sister like a ghost?
So originally she did not. She did not go to the Ghost concert that we went to like 2017. I think it was 2018. Whenever 2017 maybe.
I don't know. Your mom said your mom was talking. That was one of her favorite concerts.
Yeah, they blow it out of the water. They're so good. But they're touring with a couple other bands I haven't heard of, so I'm excited to maybe
Tell me. Maybe I'll know. I don't know.
Perfect.
Dude, there's so many concerts that I might be going to in the next 2 months. I also need to ask you if you want to go to any
Twin
of them.
Temple and Volbeat.
Oof, never heard of them.
Well, there you go.
There's a couple concerts that I want to go to in the next coming months, and I might ask you and Sean if you want to go to one of them because they're all hardcore, metalcore stuff.
Yes.
So you guys can experience that with me, and we can talk about it.
Yes.
Talk about mosh pits and
people. So I'm recommending Prequel by Ghost. It's more of a appeal to a broader audience. Their older stuff is a little bit more satanic.
I don't mean to tangent real quick, but are they touring because they came out with a new album?
No.
Oh.
They haven't come out with a new album yet.
So this is their most recent album?
This is their most recent album.
Wow. Okay.
2018. So they toured for a while with this one. So I really, really like this album. I severely like this album, like almost to a fault, because it's just everything that I wanted to hear. It's like metal, almost disco-y, because it's got like some really like disco sounds in it in terms of like synth, and just like hits are very like disco-y.
So this is probably around the time when everybody kind of started falling off with them because they became less scary and more of like a...
No, people started hopping on. I would say more people hopped on.
But like the people who were like, oh, we like them because they're and heavy also, and they're scary and stuff like that.
Also, like the lead singer like didn't pay the original band members that much whenever they went on tour, and there was a whole lawsuit. Now, the cool thing about Ghost is that, and this is what made my dad glom onto it so quickly, I remember seeing an ad for them playing the pageant in 2016. They were playing October 9th or something like that, or October 11th or something like that. I just remember that. We were at the M83 concert, and I asked Zach, friend of the show, and I asked him, like, what's Ghost? Because I figured, maybe he knew. And he did, and he said, they're just like a Satan-y band. And even back then, I was like, oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But then I told my dad about it, and after that, my dad started listening to him, and more and more and more. So the guy plays a character. Then there's different iterations of like this Pope character, and right now they're in like an intermittent, like instead of having a Pope, they have a Cardinal right now, and this was like the debut of the Cardinal.
Yeah. And I know people don't
Cardinal
like the
Copia.
new one because like he's not as like scary, Slipknot-y.
No.
He's more kind of like a little.
He's more showman.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more of a showman than anything.
Which is like why the people who are in it, because they're like, oh yeah, fucking yeah.
Yeah, but now so
it's like I know people who like I watch who are into like the same music I am, who are like, yeah, I fell off because they got a little bit too mainstream and I stopped liking it as much.
No, I mean they definitely got played on. They got played on a little bit more radios. Faith and Rats were two of the ones, and Dance Macabre were some of the ones on this album. It goes Ashes, Rats, Ghost, or Ashes, Rats, Faith, See the Light, Miasma, Dance Macabre, Pro Memoria, Witch Image, Helvetis Fonster, and Life Eternal. Honestly, haven't listened to Helvetis Fonster in a long time, but Ashes is more of like a interlude or like a beginning to an album. But they always start out their album with that song, and it's really cool. It's really haunting.
They always start out their what with that?
Their like tour, like their concerts with that.
You said their album, and I was like, they start out every album with the same song.
I meant concert.
We should do that. We should start out an album with the same song.
Yeah, great idea.
Be cool.
So my favorites are Rats, Faith, Dance Macabre, but Pro Memoria, Witch Image, and Life Eternal are all really good songs on this album. Just because, it is a little bit more mainstream than their usual stuff, and their usual stuff was really easy to play. I mean, severely easy to play, like really stupid easy to play, and they made sure that it was. In multiple interviews, the lead singer Tobias Forge, that's like his real name, came out and said, came out and said like, the whole point was that we're supposed to appeal to an audience like that, and makes it easier to play and like replicate. And it was just like basically dumb metal. It was just like power chords and like just like go 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 go, just like very easy stuff to play. So, but great album. It's just on the darker side of things, but on the lighter side of dark.
Yeah,
I suppose it's
yeah,
in the
I get
middle.
what you're saying.
It's in the middle.
It's like mainstream dark,
Yeah, no, it really is. It's like
which is fine. You know, it's
certainly no Slipknot. So
yeah. It's funny because like I think, in my personal opinion, Slipknot did become like mainstream, super mega popular, but I think what they did different to Ghost is like Slipknot was like, okay, cool, you made us mainstream. Well, we're gonna keep doing what we want to do. We're not really gonna try to appeal to the masses. Whereas like it feels a little bit to me like Ghost took their popularity and were like, we could probably get a couple more people if we like maybe tuned it back a little bit.
Yeah, and also,
but also maybe that was just the direction.
I think that's the
going
direction that they were going,
which is
honestly,
fine
but
because like I said, like
it
obviously
wasn't a hard turn. They're still playing similar sound.
Yeah, and obviously there's still like so many fucking Slipknot fans and so many new Slipknot fans, and they're still playing the same scary shit they were since 1999 when their first album came out. And like I think Ghost has some, people who were into that more Slipknot style, not music wise, but like, showmanship wise or whatever, who have fallen off, but also they're gaining more people because it's becoming a little bit more mainstream. But
yeah, you should see their concerts abroad. They are packed to the brim.
Oh, abroad, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same thing with, not to keep bringing them up, but Slipknot. Same
ridiculous.
Thing with them,
like they're bonkers at these
people
concerts.
People love that shit overseas. Like they
ridiculous. I swear to God, St. Louis. The United States is just one of the places where they use Pearl Clutch all the time.
Yeah.
So you won't see those massively packed concerts where people are going like literally falling off of the proscenium or some shit, or falling off of the
and it's like
second deck.
if they're going to Brazil per se,
Brazil,
like they're going to one place in Brazil and that's it. So everybody who's from Brazil that likes Ghost or Slipknot or whatever,
they'll go
to there.
Yeah, and I will say that they did a couple really kind of cheapy things where they, instead of playing bigger concerts, they played like a lot of really smaller venues, kind of like Chaffetz. They would play like a Family Arena, Chaffetz, Enterprise Center, not Enterprise Center, but
I mean those are big arenas.
But they're they're just arena shows. They're not like like pageant, Fox Theater stuff.
Well, those are smaller than
arenas,
and
that's
though.
Yeah, it was just like they would always make sure that they're not in like a big city. It was like they were just outside of the big city.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why, but they just did that. So, whenever I went to the concert, the fans were very dedicated. They dressed up very much like
Where was it whenever you went?
Peabody.
Oh.
Peabody Opera House. Really cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It really added to the effect. And Zach and Mara went too. And they sat in the upper deck. We had like 4 seats.
I don't think I've ever seen a concert at the Peabody. I wanted to. Oh man, I hope he comes back. When John Williams
No, you saw
came,
Morrissey there.
No, I saw him at the Fox.
Ah.
When John Williams came to the Peabody and did like score music, I really wish I would have gone to that because
me too, every time.
I'm so scared he's not going to come back again. I mean, I don't know if he do it pretty often.
I don't know, but he
really wish I would have.
He did do it pretty often in St. Louis.
Yeah, and I looked at it the last time
he did it with the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, the last time he was here, I looked at tickets and they were like pretty fucking expensive. But like at
worth
the time, I really wish I would have gone. And I know Spencer got to go. And like I pray that he comes back because I will buy tickets immediately to go see that. But yeah, and he did it around Christmas time, so he played Home Alone stuff.
Oh yeah, I do remember
that. I love
that.
Home Alone.
I do remember that.
So I pray that he comes back. John Williams, if you die anytime soon, I will haunt your grave. I'm gonna haunt your grave. I'm not even dead, and I'm gonna haunt it. I'm gonna stomp on it.
You're gonna sing Rick and Morty.
I'm gonna piss on your grave.
Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Rick.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
If it's a TikTok reference, I don't know what it is. Yep. There you go.
Not with the kids, buddy. Not with the kids.
Top of the morning.
Let's get this shit. Let's
get out of here. Huh? Can we get out of here? Hey, Gavin. Hey, Gavin. Hey, Gavin.
I didn't plug it in.
Hey, Gavin. What do you say? What do you say we get out of here and go back to my place?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Do you want to outro this for us?
Well,
thanks
again for tuning in to the It Takes All Kinds podcast, episode 28.
You're welcome.
We're looking forward to hearing all of your thoughts and comments about this episode.
And because I'm afraid you're going to cut me off. And we're looking forward to the Halloween episodes which will start next week. We'll have 5 Halloween episodes, and we'll do some fun Halloween things in each of them somehow. Last one, the one before Halloween, we'll dress up and kiss. And yeah.
We'll be a Spider-Man kiss. I'm gonna hang from the ceiling.
We'll be Spider. We can do that.
I'll be Mary Jane.
We'll figure it out. I'll be his dead aunt or whatever. Uncle. Oh yeah, Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
He made the rice.
Goodbye, bye.